I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Court of the Nightfall, Chapter 5. Another boring day. I've already upgraded my hacks on EV software like 10 times. I need some air. And a new outfit, too. I'll put on Lost in Paradise. Bright sundress and sweater. Fresh washed jeans and shirt. Alright, time to head out. Jax is going to his old house to take care of some stuff alone, so I guess I'm flying solo. Find yourself wandering in a bit of a daze, stressed out by the recent commitments. Reclaiming yourself from your stupor, you realize you've wandered back to Murden's old house on the outskirts of town. Been a while. Find a stack of old run-down books just inside the doorway and rummage through them. I wonder if Murden left these for me to find. I'll take a look at the one on the top of the stack. Why not? I guess whatever's on top is what Murden was reading right before he left 3 years ago. Let's see here. That's odd. There's no cover. Wonder what the title of the book is. You flip a few pages in and realize that it's a book with multiple story routes and endings. This is really cool. There are special spots in the story where you can choose how you want to proceed. And what you pick affects your journey. Kinda like this book, that we're reading right now. I bet it's even better if it was an e-glass app, though. Set the book back down on the pile. Well, that was a good read, but I don't think it's something that'll help me right now. The bright cover of a familiar book catches your eye. Oh, hey, I remember this one. It's an old compartmentalization book, which taught you how to visualize information in a physical space in your mind. What would Murden tell me right now? I wonder. I've been practicing nearly every day since then. Probably something like, discipline's not so important if you can't back it up with skill, child. Yeah, he'd definitely chew me out for forgetting so much of what he taught me. But this book can help me retain the knowledge I've still got. I bet. I'll give it a try and keep Murden's lessons in my mind. I'll store each memory of Murden in a physical place with a physical object in memory. Hours pass by. It's the same meditation training from before, but without incessant questions from the old master. Shoot, is it 5 o'clock already? You arrive home in the early evening. Your parents are having a tense conversation in the living room. We've been ordered to stay, Marcus. They found us. We don't know that for sure. Mom looks over. She forces a smile but doesn't erase the anxiety from her face. Hi, sweetie. Didn't know you were home. Mom? Who ordered you to stay? Are you in some kind of trouble? Are you supposed to be hiding? Who ordered you to stay? You said you've been ordered to stay here at our house, in this town. And by who? You're both freaking me out. Can't you tell me what's going on for once? Dad runs his hands through his hair and shoots Mom a look, and she nods. Come with me. I'll show you. Why now? Because we might have been wrong, and we should have told you sooner. Told me what? He gestures towards the back door. He looks to Mom, but she motions him out the door. To the bunker. I've got to notify the council. I'll be there in a minute. You head out to the bunker. You were always told your parents kept this just in case the war got scary and you needed a place to hide. Dad, explain. Please. Notify the what? Who is Mom calling? I wish I had time to break this to you more gently. Hopefully it's not too late. He moves his hand to the lock on the bunker door and messes with the gadget. After a moment, the door locks and disengages, and it swings inward. You walk into the bunker. There's a couple of cots and shelves lined with canned foods. You never let me in here, but it's so full of normal stuff. Why wasn't I allowed to check in on it before today? Because of what you might find. You hold up a can of beef stew. Oh, yes. So spooky. Beef. Not that. Keep trying. You'll find something if you keep your eyes open. Okay. How about I grab a book off the shelf, knock on the wall to see if it's hollow, say a secret password, grab a book off the shelf, quickly whip out your hand and snatch a book off the shelf, hoping it'll trigger a secret mechanism. Nothing happens, your dad laughs. Not even close, Star, but good effort. Now stand back. He punches a few numbers and scans his thumbprint on a device nestled between some of the canned foods on the shelf. You move forward, and the wall in front of you opens, changing the entire face of the bunker. Welcome to the Resistance! Suddenly your parents' arsenal is revealed. Guns, swords, knives, a javelin, sharp, polished, and well cared for. You recognize some of the weapons from the books, but have never seen them in real life. Some of them don't even look man-made. They are unlike anything you've ever seen before. This is insane. I should... demand an allowance. Ask Dad to explain. Reach for a weapon. Ask Dad to explain. What are all of these? Backup weaponry. Mostly. Your mother, she's more of a sharpshooter. I'm the one with all the swords. Mom shooting a gun? I can't even imagine that. You tap the record button on your e-glass. I want to remember everything I'm seeing here. Make sure to save a backup, Evie. Understood, Scarlet. Recording has begun. Dad moves to one of the two cases of the back of the hull, places his hand in a carving of a tree. Lights swirl around his fingers, slowly filling the branches and leaves. Once their full internal gears start clicking. The case reveals a mannequin wearing bright reflective armor. Evie tells you it's silver. My old armor. Dad, who are you? Really? An accountant wouldn't have... Well, unless business where was changed. He laughs, pulling the greaves from the case. I'm an accountant, Scarlet. But I wasn't always one. I was a knight once. He opens his left hand and reveals a black, ancient-looking ring that with spikes lining the inside. It looks like a torture device. He sets it down on the table to focus on his armor. You reach for it and cut your hand instantly. Ouch! What is that thing? It's called a token of strife. It means an old argument is about to be settled, one way or another. As he finishes strapping his armor, he puts on the ring, grimacing. A small trickle of blood runs down his hand. Why would you do that? Sometimes pain can serve as a reminder to finish what we start. Gee, thanks, Dad. That explains everything. I'll explain more later. Right now I need your help. There's a dark case sitting behind the armor cases, with two scanners on either side. He places his hand on one and gestures for you to use the other. The scanner reads your handprint and beeps. The case opens, revealing a large crystal. Whoa! What is it? The crystal is huge and sparkly. It's... and a little spooky. What's its deal? It's a weapon, Star. One we must protect at all costs. You can almost make out what's inside the crystal, a vague shape of a person, maybe. Dad pulls out the small dolly and throws it under one side of the crystal. We have to get this into the truck. Now. It's lighter than it looks, but still pretty heavy. You manage to move it to the stairwell before you stop. Climb out and wait for your mother. At the top of the stairs, Mom's already waiting. You look back and see Dad has moved the crystal most of the way up the stairs himself. Ready? Ready. Get on the other side, Scarlet. There's a carved handle. Fit your hand into the groove. Wish I'd known about these 3 minutes ago. On 3. 1, 2, 3! Parents both lift with all their might. You pull back and your hand slips, but your parents move it almost effortlessly. The crystal emerges from the doorway, landing on the grass with a light thunk. Mom looks at Dad with a serious expression. Are you sure? They're coming for it. We can't risk letting it fall into their hands. Alright, let's hurry. You scramble to get the crystal in the back of the trunk. Mom shoots you a look. I'm sorry, honey. You weren't supposed to find out this way. Was I ever supposed to find out that you and Dad were knights? And that you're on the run from someone and hiding some crazy magic weapon? She bites her lip. I have to put on my armor. Let's get this on the truck quickly. Doesn't take long for them to throw it in the back without much help from you. Who are we protecting this from exactly? An old friend. Jesus Christ, could you people answer anything any more cryptic than it already is being answered? Like, you're actually kind of annoying me right now. You're about to ask more when a thundercrack booms above you. A whirlpool of air whips the clouds into circles. They're here. You can't pull your eyes away from the oncoming maelstrom. A blast of light shoots from the storm and touches down in the field outside your house. A figure emerges from the light, clad in shining armor, holding a sword like an avenging hero. As his wings unfurl, the light brightens and radiates around him. You see the truth. It's no hero. It's a Nephilim. Evie begins listing off colors of the scene you've programmed her to. She chants gold. Other soldiers emerge from the beam of light. They don't have wings, but they float slowly down to the ground. They hold strange, terrifying guns and march towards you in heavy armor. Time to go. Both of you. Get in the truck. I'll hold them off. What? Dad, that's crazy. You can't. Just run away with us, Dad. Scarlet, it's not safe. You and your mother need to get out of here. The look on your mother's face is heart-wrenching. She knows she's about to say goodbye. Forever. Dad, if you're staying, I'm staying. This isn't up for debate, Star. Get the weapon to safety. Don't let this be for nothing. Your parents share one last embrace. Dad whispers something in your mom's ear and then dashes away. As his armor glows, you see him light up with insane speed, dashing from soldier to soldier to drop instantly. Whoa, he's cutting through those guys like warm butter. That can't really be my dad. My father is a knight of legend. He's moving in more incredibly than Murden did. Scarlet, get in the truck! Mom's already at the wheel. You leap into the back of the truck by the weapon. The truth hits you suddenly. Dad is sacrificing himself to save you from the Sniffle enemy from his past. Dad takes out a lot of the soldiers, but stops when he comes face to face with the Nephilim. Let's end this. The two go at it, clashing blades fiercely, but it's not long before Dad takes a hit to the face, tumbling backward. You see blood, a lot of blood. Half his face is torn to shreds. He is broken. You don't know what to do, what to think. On impulse, you leap out of the truck, running to Dad's side. Scarlet, get back in the truck and close the door! I have to do something. He's still breathing. The Nephilim appears in a flash of air and movement, his glowing sword raised to your father's throat. Shit. One cut and he'll die. What do I do? Hesitate. After stopping for a moment, you weigh your options. You jump at the Nephilim. He's caught off guard, but stands motionless like a brick wall. He throws you to the ground by your father, his sword swung wide to his side. You monster! The Nephilim raises one armored boot and kicks you in the gut, sending you flying. You roll backwards and crumple into a pile, coughing and spurting out blood. You open your eyes enough to see the Nephilim flying towards you, a blur of fire and shining armor, but before he reaches you, he's hit by the truck. Your mother hops out of the driver's seat and gives you a determined grin. You have to run, Scarlet. I'll distract them. I love you. You expect the Nephilim to impale her, but she moves even faster than Dad did. When did she grab a sword? You know she won't last long. Your eyes fall to a dead soldier clutching his gun. crawl over and wrench it from him. Evie, how does this gun work? Error! This gun does not exist in modern databases. Great. You take a guess and pull the trigger. A bullet of fire shoots from the end, knocking the Nephilim into the ground. But it's too late. Your mother's body is already lying on the ground, motionless. Blood pulls around her. Evie, give me everything you can on Nephilim weaknesses. Searching Nephilim weakness. This can't be happening. My parents. No, 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 no. I'm not letting this happen. Search complete. Flood of information passes your display, all of it useless. Evie's report just reiterates that Nephilim are both angel and human blood, and that the angels aren't even proven to have existed. Nephilim claim to wield angelic weaponry, and the legends about the origins of Nephilim and Zenith support the theory that they were once real. Another wave of the Nephilim soldiers drop from the sky surrounding you. Damn. I know all this already. I don't need a history lesson, I need help. I'm at the end of my rope. This one's tough. How about fire into the oncoming crowd? Your parents are already down. Let's go with fire. As the crowd of soldiers advances, you raise your gun, producing only a hollow clicking. The gun has a blinking indicator. It looks like it needs another minute to charge. You think a moment. There must be something else you can do. Something. Suddenly you know. The crystal. Dad said it was a weapon. Let's hope it's the kind that can kill a Nephilim. With the last ounce of your strength, you limp back to the crystal. I have no idea what this thing is, but it's my last option. Let's crack it open. Slam the gun against your hip, and the charge indicator stops blinking. You raise the chamber of the weapon and point it at the crystal, standing a few feet back. You fire. A single crack forms on the surface of the pristine crystal. You wait, but nothing happens. Before you have a chance to react, you hear soldiers behind you open fire. The bullet tears through you. You collapse forward, agony coursing through your entire body. You slump over the crystal, your blood seeping out of you, staining the opaque quartz. No, I can't die, not here. The last thing you see is your blood spreading into the crack. Intricate carvings of the crystal begin to glow. You smile as you hear the crystal shatter, and the darkness takes you. I'll play hospital later. Yeah, young Ella. So that's it, folks. Huh. So, chapter 5 of 5 for this week. Excuse me. I'm just really tired. So what do you think? Is my hypothesis from the end of chapter 4 correct? It's sad that both your parents are, I'm assuming, dead. I mean, your mother's laying there, pool of blood. Your father has been apparently shredded in half by the Nephilim sword. So I'm assuming he's dead. I mean, I don't know how he could live from that. He's only human after all. And so are you. Or are you now? Perhaps inside that crystal is something bigger, something stronger, something that can counter a Nephilim. I don't know. I guess we'll see, especially because you're pulling out your lifeblood into this crystal that's a mystery in and of itself. Perhaps the crystal will give you powers, since you're giving your life for it and this fight against the Nephilim. I don't know. It's very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. I'm liking this book so far, I really do. So we've got Calendar Girl. I'm gonna take a break. Pretty much I haven't had any sleep. I may take a quick little nap. Because pretty much when you go for quite a long period of time without sleep, your body starts saying, yeah, I'm not feeling so well. And I'm kind of throughout reading this, I kind of was feeling that. My body's saying, dude, we just need a little bit of rest just real quick to continue on. Um, Especially because I do have limitations. I can't go for days and days and days without sleep, and unfortunately I have. And even normal, healthy people can't really do it. And I certainly shouldn't be doing it, so I at least have to get myself a little, just a touch of nap. That being said, let me know in the comment section below what you guys believe will happen next. Did you enjoy the story? And are you looking forward to Calendar Girl? I've heard several people so far say they really have enjoyed Calendar Girl, so we'll have to check it out. With that being said, everything else for chapters and choices is done for today, besides Calendar Girl. Like I said, we'll work on that ASAP. Typically, we work on a little bit of content. I was planning on streaming maybe tonight after getting a little bit of rest after I did choices, but then, Chapters was like, hey, we got a bunch of content we're doing because they're hosted on Google Play today, and that's fantastic, and I'm congratulate them on that. Also, Pixelberry, figuring everybody made such a big deal about TOS, they came out with another post on their blog about it, trying to reaffirm people's suspicions and everything. And I'm just sitting here going, unless you change your term of service, you're not going to compel people to believe your crap. Don't believe a corporation when they say they're not doing something. I'm sorry. If your terms of service and things that you're having people agree to say one thing, and then you are having someone that who knows what standpoint you really are in a company is sitting there saying, no, no, guys, we're not doing this. No, I'm sorry. I just don't buy it. But I'm not going to get into that in this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head to the description below. Links to social media or Discord and a few links to support me and my content. I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful. We're almost up to 8,200 subscribers. I'm trying to grow my channel. I want to grow my channel and grow this community to be the best it can. So, please do share my channel and my content with, just at least share it. Maybe your friends or family or whatnot will be interested, or just want to support a person who at least is a diamond in the rough, I want to say. I don't want to toot my own horn, but at least the people who have supported me so far believe that, and I am starting to want to believe that as well. Otherwise, I just do what is right, and I just make the decisions that's fun and right, and yeah, that's all I can really say. Until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and thank you all for watching. Peace out.